I have a feeling that when she unveils her puppies to the world, she's going to suddenly become world famous. I'm not quite sure how it's going to happen, but I have a feeling that she's planning something.
Yeah. What are you planning, darling? What are you planning?
The eco-warriors in Britain are organising our Noah's Ark campaign, which is a massive worldwide publicity campaign to stop global warming and save the human race from being driven to extinction this century as a result of the burning of fossil fuels. We are friends of the Pacific warriors who are fighting to save their island nations in the South Pacific from vanishing beneath the rising sea levels as global warming floods their world. The eco-warriors' modern-day version of Noah's Ark will be the travelling school for eco-warriors, publishing and broadcasting the truth about the danger of global warming, which threatens to wipe out all life on Earth, including the human race. The burning of fossil fuels is causing climate change, and the Earth's temperatures are increasing, melting the polar ice caps and raising the sea levels, threatening worldwide flooding, which will kill billions of people, according to United Nations scientists. The melting methane hydrate gas in the polar regions threatens an ecological cataclysm that will make the Earth completely uninhabitable within 20 years, and humanity is facing extinction. The eco-warriors are attempting to change the future and ensure the survival of future generations by offering our solutions to the global environmental crisis. The only possible answer to stop global warming will be for the whole world to stop the burning of fossil fuels and to close down the fossil fuel industries, which are causing global warming and climate change. To help stop the imminent genocide of humanity that is being caused by the capitalist Bilderberg group of banks, corporations and governments that are destroying the planet and wiping out all life on Earth, the eco-warriors are offering the people of the world our reality TV show for the children, which is entitled, Can You Save the Human Race?
Look at you!
Well, hey, I'm here!
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Yeah, and you? It's been cool. I've been given a lovely tent on site to sleep in, and they've asked me to headline the festival this weekend.
Good.
So I'm staying the week.
Is that Friday, Saturday?
Friday, yeah, I think. Well, I'm going to stay the whole weekend.
Friday day or Friday
I think it's Friday, isn't it? I think it's 3 o'clock it starts, but the headline act won't be on till the evening anyway.
Alright, I might pop down in the evening.
You might. What do you mean you might?
I think I've just had my orders.
Well, it is possible.
I've come all the way from Derbyshire to sing. I think you can walk round the corner to come and watch.
Alright. I'll arrange it.
Did you get your bamboo?
No.
Oh, there's a bag of it in the you know, on a chair. Whole bag full.
We're just going to go and get some leads for the puppies. So it's time for the puppies to get out and about and find new homes, isn't it, Nick? They're getting to that age.
It sounds like I've just got my orders.
All right, nice one. See you Friday then.
See you later.
Bye.
Come here, doggy. Ah!
Hello. That one looks like Marley.
They all look like Marley.
Some more than others. I need to take some pictures of them close up to show to Sunshine. Oh. Thingy bobs, and they weren't very nice. We're just having dinner. We just got here to feed them. There's Baby. Baby, say hello to Sunshine. Hello. Hello, Mummy Baby. We're just off to Asda to get some dog leads for the babies. Say hello. This is the little black one. This one's a boy. Hi. Here's the little boy, the little black and white one. Look. You see him? Here's the black one, and then there's, oh, hello, and then there's this one, which is like beige and black. And there's Mummy, and then there's a baby over there, which she's drinking. Hello. This one just came up and adopted me, and it's a girl. What do you think? Shall I bring her home? She's very soppy though.
Oh, she's so cute.
I know, and she came and sat on my lap, and I thought, oh, should I bring her home? But she's so much like Marley, she's really nervous and she's shaking, and I thought, could we handle two like that? We've lost connection. And then there's this one that's eating a lot. We definitely won't have that one. I think that might, which is the other girl? Or is this one a girl? I've only just managed to work out. I know the black one's a boy, the little one that I just showed you is a girl, and then the other two, I'm not sure which is which. There's two boys. Oh, hold on, you can see her tummy. So the little one, the little beige one with the blacky bits in it over there is a girl. The one that's busy licking. And then the hungry one is a boy. And this is our little girl, look. Isn't she beautiful? Is she beautiful? I don't know if we can afford another dog though, what do you think? Because Nick's got to rehome them. They're 2.5 months old, they've got to be rehomed now. And here's Nick, as usual with the camera, filming us. Anyway, how you doing? You're in the conservatory, I see.
What, with the candlestick and the Reverend Green?
No, with the Buddha and the crystals. It's beautiful. Look, look. This is where she's staying. Look, that's the conservatory.
Oh right, okay. So this is not Cluedo.
No, this is boot camp. How's it going anyway? How's it going?
What?
How's it going?
Fine.
Is it?
Yeah, fine. I'm finished for the day.
Cool.
I said fine.
And you finished?
Connections.
Shit as usual. But that was perfect timing. You called just as I had the puppies here on my lap. I had one of them on my lap and I felt the phone vibrating and I thought it was the puppy. And I thought,
had a shower.
lucky you. Well, I'm on site, staying in a tent. I've woken up with puffy eyes, looking a state. I stink. And they've asked me to do the festival this weekend, so I'm planning to stay the week in the tent because there's no point going back. I found somebody who's going to come to Brighton with me to get the van. I can't get in touch with Clive, so I'm going to get the van and bring it back to London and then decide how to get it to Derbyshire. Lady's licking me. Little lady. Baby. Hello. You saying hello? You're saying hello. You're saying hello. You alright? Alright, baby. I'm trying to talk to my baby. So you're doing good then? Hi.
Where is she? She's gone again.
I can use your phone.
Oh.
Hand.
Oh. Shit. Sorry, I was wondering what that was.
It's your thumb.
Yeah, you had your hand on the camera.
Oh, let me see you.
Where is she? Oh, there she is.
Thing is, if we did get a girl, we'd have to get her done because otherwise Marley would start trying to shag her. You keep freezing on me. You okay? I can see you, but you're frozen. You're not. I was going to say you're not alive, but that's not quite the right expression.
I'm not alive.
Well, I mean, you're not live. You're sort of like instead of seeing you like moving around, I just keep seeing you frozen. It's like lots of frozen.
That's exactly what it's like for me.
Like lots of frozen pictures.
That's what it's like for me.
Is it? Oh, look at our little girl, Sunshine. She's so beautiful. Look. Can you see her? That one's a boy. No, that's not the one. That's the big boy that eats a lot, isn't it? This is our little girl here. Isn't it?
I think that's the one.
Yeah.
I can't see things. Can we just do normal talking?
Okay, what, without FaceTime? Without FaceTime?
Just stop FaceTime because it's a waste of time.
Okay. What does it, how do we do that?
I can see someone's foot.
Yeah.
Hang up.
Hang up? Okay. It's Cornwall. So, see what happens by some fluke. It's at a different driving test place, one I haven't been to before. So, by some fluke, the fact that I'm... There was lots of people that, you know, that have been dying to see the puppies, like, who knew when baby was pregnant and that, and they wanted to see the puppies. But, nobody's seen them because Nick hasn't taken them out. So hopefully once we start taking them out and about, it shouldn't take long. It's a shame, I'd love to keep one, but we can't. You're right, we can't afford it. We can just about afford to feed ours. I know, it's true. And like the vet, and it's another matter, I'm just praying that when we get to Cornwall we won't need to go to the vet so often.
I can't eat them.
Are you only allowed to eat them on Fridays?
Yeah, you're not allowed any contraband.
So where are they? In the kitchen?
Yeah, they're in the fridge. But I guess what, I had olives the other day.
Yeah.
Chickpeas, like olive and chickpea salad with tomatoes and cucumber and spinach and lettuce.
Oh.
Olives.
Sounds on how I feel. I mean, to be honest, I'm feeling really dirty already, and I've only been here. I really need a bath and all that, so I don't know what I'm going to feel like by next weekend. Well, yeah, well, Nick reckons somebody will be able to help me out with a shower, but I need to wash my clothes as well. I might have to go and buy something. Oh, you have got a washing machine? I know, I'm thinking, the way I feel now, I'm wondering if I should come tonight and then have a bath and change my clothes, and then we can sort out the insurance. No, who's the girls and the boys, and people can choose. You know, if they've all got black, it's a bit boring.
The only other thing is getting them, like ordering them online and getting them sent, because then they'll definitely be able to get them. But it just takes a bit longer.
Well, I can't believe that there isn't a pet shop. Everywhere has a pet shop. There's pet shops everywhere.
There's like big multi ones.
Well, where can I find a pet shop? Like tomorrow, if I get a bus or something.
I think the nearest one is in Enfield, Cruise Hill.
Where's that? That nearby?
Well, there's this 307.
I want to get them nice, pretty. I don't want to get black.
307 goes to Enfield, but it doesn't go to Cruise Hill.
We've been walking around all day trying to find either a pet shop or a pound shop. I can't believe it. It would have been quicker to get on a train and go somewhere else.
There's definitely a pound shop in Enfield.
Enfield. Where did we go today?
307 will take you
The
there.
Barnet. We went to.
This bus goes to Enfield.
It's too late now, though, isn't it?
Now, yeah, but maybe
I want to go to Asda anyway, Nick. So we'll have a look.
worth going to Asda and see what they've got.
Yeah, I want to get a blanket. Actually, I was freezing last night.
Oh, were you? They've only got. They've only got one like that.
Oh, that's no good.
They're too expensive.
Well, they're no good for puppies anyway.
No.
Because puppies, they need something short and firm.
Yeah.
Because you don't want them wandering off.
No, you can.
Yeah, I don't trust them. Is that all they've got?
I think so. I was looking at leads.
All right.
They have more leads than this, do you remember?
Do you know what, Nick? I think we'll go and find a pet shop tomorrow. So
Yeah, so I would say go to Enfield Town.
Yeah.
This bus takes you straight there.
okay.
And then they've definitely got a pound shop there
Yeah.
in like the main Enfield Town.
Or even
if
even
you
a
look,
pet shop.
if you look on,
I want pale blue and pale pink.
they've got a really nice pet shop, and you'd probably be able to get
Enfield.
another bus in a different part of Enfield. And I've never been there by bus, but from Enfield Town there's like a million buses, so there must be one that takes you there. But tonight, either Nick or I will look it up on internet.
Okay,
Yeah,
brilliant.
and from Enfield Town you'll be able to get another bus to Bruce Hill, because that's a really nice pet shop.
Is it? Should we go to Bruce Hill tomorrow, Nick? Go to the
Alright.
pet shop and treat the babies.
It's the best offer I've
see
had
if I
for a long
can-
time.
I'll see if I can.
We'll go
find
first
how
thing
to
in the
get a
morning because
bus.
I'm rehearsing in the afternoon, yeah? Okay, brill. So I just want to go to Asda now. I need to get some more clothes because I didn't bring enough clothes. I was only going to stay a couple of days. I wasn't planning to stay the week.
Oh, good.
Well, I thought as I'm playing Friday night, I thought it was a bit silly
Yeah,
going back
it
to
is.
Derbyshire and coming
No,
back. I might as well
definitely.
just
It's a
stay
bit
in it.
far. Yeah,
So I'm going to go and get some change of clothes and I'm going to get one of those fluffy blankets.
Lovely. Yeah, you'll get that there, definitely.
Yeah, cool.
She needs
All
some
right.
bath.
So
She needs-
yeah, I'll look up how to get to Bruce Hill.
Thanks.
And I'll let you know.
And let us know tomorrow. We'll
Yeah, I'll let
Can
you
she
know.
have a
before
bath?
tomorrow.
see you tomorrow.
Can she have a bath? A bath. She wants a bath. She doesn't like to ask, but she wants
Of course you
a
can have a bath.
Can
Of
I?
course you can. I've offered him a bath, but he'll be so
Can I have a bath in the morning? Because I'm feeling really grubby. I'm going to go and get some clean clothes now.
no problem.
Yeah? Oh, brilliant. It's a good time.
I go. What time do you go out? I go out about 9. So after they've left and maybe before I leave, that might be a good time.
Or do
So
you think tonight would be better? Or is it a bit...
No, tonight's fine.
I
as
think
well.
maybe tonight because I'm really
Yeah.
sore. Because I've been wearing these clothes for
Yeah,
like
no,
3
but you
days.
don't. That's,
Yeah, and I feel really
that's bullshit
uncomfortable.
with the bath.
Well, cool. So if I go into Asda and get some clothes and then come back and have a shower.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, brilliant.
Pop it out. They go to the theatre thingy.
We went there.
We'll be
We
back.
were there
You went to
earlier.
Chicken Shed?
Yeah.
We'll be back just after 9.
Just after night.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
great. Thank
See you later.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
I don't think Nick, I'm worried about.
Oh, they're going to follow us, aren't they?
I'm really worried about the road. Seriously.
Yeah, I'd be absolutely amazed if Enfield Council would take me to court. You know, they wouldn't dare. They'd be terrified.
Who's in that little tin there?
That's some guys from Barton Moss. Well, they're not there at the moment, but the tent is still there. They'll be back. Oh, look, there's
Sign.
the Newt Fest.
Is that the new sign or is that... No. Was that there before?
You'll see the damage that they've done. Like
Well, I
there's,
never saw it before, did I?
well, yeah, but you can see an oak tree there, for instance.
Oh yeah, it's been
You
cut
see that?
down. Yeah.
Shot. Yeah, there's not much else to see, is there?
Oh, look, they've lost a really old doggy here. That's a bit sad. I mean, would somebody steal such an old doggy? I wish something's happened to it. Oh. Do you know, I've seen so many sites like these.
You've seen what?
My site, where I used to live in Kew in the van by the river, that's a massive, great big block of flats now.
That was the eco village.
Well, that as well, but no, I used to live in a field in Kew by the river. It wasn't an eco village, we just lived there in our vehicles. It was beautiful.
Not a very good idea.
I know, that's what she wants. She wants a small motorbike to ride to college in. But, you know, I was going to pay for it with the money that we don't have now, so I don't know. Again, God, everything went wrong so many times. And just when you think nothing else is going wrong. Where am I going?
Here. Why not?
Alright, come in.
So I have this orange and one clay. No?
Just a moment.
I'll sit on there if that's okay.
Just have the pizza box. Yes. The clothes is alright. You can make
We've
some.
been walking all day long.
Yeah.
Stop. Oh. Hi. Not brilliant.
Where are you going?
I've got earache, sore throat.
Oh no.
It's very cold in the tent.
Is there not enough bedding for you?
Not really.
We've bought loads of it down.
We're just going to the cafe to have a cup of coffee so I can try and get my head together because I just feel I'm just thinking if this carries on I won't be able to sing on Friday anyway because I've got a really sore throat and an earache now. This is just the start of it and if it gets worse I won't be able to sing anyway, so it's...
The only consolation is it's going to be 14 tonight, so it'll be warm.
Alright.
And then 16 I think the next night. Do you want something for your throat?
I just want to have a cup of coffee, Nick. I'm really tired and I feel shit.
Who's down at the camp at the moment?
Hungarians.
Huh?
Zalt. Mordika. Danny. Petra.
Right, because I need to see Danny as well. And I want to do the flyers today to get out down the streets for you.
I know. Well, I was just saying to Nick, I'm going to have to go and have a cup of coffee and think... Because if I can't sing by Friday, then...
It'll be fine. You'll be looking forward to it.
Oh, my throat really hurts, you know, I'm really worried about...
If you want something for your throat, or here.
No, it's not about that. It's my general, my general thing. I just feel like shit in general. I just feel awful. It's just a general thing. You know, it's just I've got cold, I've got miserable, I've got a sore throat, I've got an earache, I feel like shit. I need a cup of coffee desperately.
Go on, Nick. I'm going down the camp at 11.
Alright, we're going to the chicken shed. Because I need to sit and have a coffee and...
See you later.
Majd megyünk haza Magyarba, ezt ránkos. Csinálok majd egy ilyen geci kalácsot.
Itt nincsen már.
Nincs liben van.
Én meg akarom látogatni a Jason-t valamit.
Arra felé van. A magyar voltam.
Jó sokáig, és visszakapják.
Hello. Do you want filming something?
What?
I show you something. This is very important if you are making a film. Come with me, cameraman.
I think this is the best thing for filming. You can see how much dry out the pond, and also you can see, if you see the pond, now it's now with algae, it's very dirty, but how it's dry out, you can see. This duck mother, every time, if you are like move this, she makes something, yeah? She watching back because it's scared. But now it's too much dry out and too bigger the duck child. You can see there is the duck feather somewhere on the child. So possibly the foxes start to catch them. We search the solution how we can save this duck family, because the babies is too little for flying and it's more dry out, it's too sunny, and the foxes come and catch them. And this is because L&Q also. It's finished, I don't want to say more. I'm just saying it's important things, definitely. You can see it's fucking ugly, definitely.
She wants me to phone the RSPCA and ask them to come and rescue the birds. What do you think?
Oh yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea.
Do you?
Well, I don't know.
So they'll come with waders and a big net, and they'll go in and get the babies out from there and put them in a box and take them off in a van.
And the whole family there.
I don't know if that's going to be really traumatizing for them.
And maybe they say, oh, it's 6-7 ducks, I don't move it for it. But it's an important issue, and this is a protest site as well, so maybe they come.
Well, that's what I mean. Do you think that would complicate things, the fact that it's a protest site?
I don't know if they have a paper, if they are legal, they say,
well,
oh yeah, it is dangerous.
When my phone charges up, I can phone.
Yeah.
Like, I phoned the Royal Society for the Prevention of Wild Birds, and they closed at 5:15. They close. So they said if it's an emergency, phone the RSPCA. So we could either phone the RSPCA tonight, or we could phone them in the morning.
I don't know. I don't know.
Because the thing is, if the RSPCA are coming with nets, because last time I phoned the RSPCA when I found some injured birds,
let's question the emergency ones.
They took like 4 or 5 hours to come, yeah, because they're very busy. They took like 4 or 5 hours to come. I was sitting there by the side of the canal for 4 or 5 hours waiting for them to come and rescue these baby chicks. So if they take 4 or 5 hours to come here, by the time they get here it's going to be dark. They're not going to be able to wade out here in the dark with their...
So it's better in the morning.
So I'm
really scared for the fox. I think we can meet.
Well, from my experience of the RSPCA, they're really, really, really busy. And I think as these are wild birds, the Wild Bird Society will, have more time for them, but they're not there till the morning. So I can phone them first thing in the morning, 9 o'clock.
What about if we call the emergencies and we ask what is the possibility or something? We tell them we call the emergency. We tell them the situation, what's happening here, and we ask them opinion what we can do, or I can move here 110.
What can we do though? What can we do?
For come morning. They come early in the morning. It's not like they call early in the morning and they come the next day or the next Friday, few day or something, or week.
No, they do come, but they come when they can. And the RSPCA are very busy, and probably wild birds are probably at the bottom of the list because they're dealing with cats and dogs and horses and all sorts. Whereas with the Wild Bird Society, the birds are going to be at the top of the list. And if we explain to them that they're living on this nasty, stagnant...
I think the babies is too big for the... what is name in English? They're too big for
the nest?
The nest is inside the nest, in the water. The nest where they live. Yeah, I think the bird is too big for it, so they have other place somewhere around. And this is why the foxes catch them, because they're too big for the nest maybe. But I'm not sure, maybe I'm not sure.
I just know that the RSPCA aren't going to be too happy if I ask them to come out here in the dark and rescue these birds. There's a chance they might not even come, or there's a chance they might come at midnight.
Yeah.
In which case, like, because if they're coming in the dark, it's going to be a big thing for them, because like they're going to need lights and everything to stop them from sinking. I don't really think, to be honest, I don't think it's fair to ask the RSPCA to come and do that in the dark.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a bit of a job for them, and they're so busy anyway. But we could phone the bird people in the morning, and you know, they might send somebody around straight away to come and have a look and see if they think it's a suitable habitat for the birds. Because I think, you know, would you imagine if the RSPCA turned up in the middle of the night with waders and lights and nets and caught the birds? They'd probably traumatise the birds so much they'd probably die of shock anyway. You know, could you imagine it? They'd be traumatised.
I don't have problem if they say me, oh fuck you because you call in the midnight. I don't feel bad for it.
No, I mean, I'm talking about birds.
I know. Yeah.
You know, they're happy
It's
hanging
shit
out.
for them, yeah.
And suddenly all these people turn up with waders and lights and nets and come and take the babies and take them away in the middle of the night.
Yeah, it's true.
It's too much, you know. Like if the bird people come, they'll come in the day and they'll come and do it gently and nicely in the light, you know.
Yeah.
And if we lose any in the night, then that's life, you know. That's what happens. When I saved these baby birds, it was unbelievable. It was on the canal, and there was a mother with all her babies, and one of those a black crow came down, swooped down, attacked the mother. The mother was lying there bleeding, and it grabbed one of her babies and went off.
Oh.
And then I arrived just as I saw it go off with the baby, and then it came back to get the next baby. So I'm like this, guarding the babies, like they're all at the edge of the thing, and I'm guarding the babies. The mother went off under a bush, and I'm there guarding the babies, and I'm trying to get the babies into a box, and one of them escaped and jumped and went off and wouldn't come back. And I sat there like with these babies in a box for like 4 or 5 hours, and then the RSPCA come, found the mother, and then put her with the babies. And I said, what about that one that escaped? And they said, that'll be dead by tonight because it's on its own, totally defenceless out there on the canal. Somebody will get it. And I just felt really sad that I hadn't managed to get it in the box, because it thought it was escaping from danger, running from me, but what it was doing was running from safety to danger. But you can't tell a baby chick that, can you? So that was one. I couldn't believe that. I've never seen that before. Came down and attacked the mother. The mother was bleeding. It was horrible. But they did come. The RSPCA did come. But like I say, it took 4 or 5 hours, and this was in the daytime. I phoned them in the morning. So I don't really think we want them turning up here in the middle of the night, to be honest. You know, I don't think, you know, I don't think it's a good idea for lots of reasons. For their safety, for the birds will be traumatised. Plus, you know, it might not be quite what we want on this site. You know. I mean, we could, if we wanted to, have a night watch.
Maybe if maybe I take their one tent. And
yeah, we could have a night watch and scare the fox away when we hear it come.
It's really nice, like 8 hours we are sit there and we scare the foxes come. It's a big process. Nice.
Well, you know, I don't know. I mean, like, I've sort of, like, at my age, I've just accepted that there's life and death, and you know.
Yeah, that's it.
And sometimes little creatures die, and there's just, you know, there's only so many you can save. You can't save everyone. You just have to accept you can't save everyone.
But they maybe tomorrow it's coming.
But I will phone them definitely in the morning. What do you think?
Well, it looks like a tent to me.
It looks like a home now. Before it had 2 filthy, dirty duvets in it and 2 really smelly blankets. And now I've covered the dirty duvets up, so when I get into bed I don't look at dirt. And then the dirty smelly blankets are outside, and I've got some nice clean ones.
What about the dirty, smelly hippies?
Because I don't want to... No, when I say dirty, smelly, I mean, like, you know, from months ago, and there's no excuse not to wash. There's laundrettes, there's swimming pools. There's no excuse to get dirty to the extent where you smell and your bedding smells. I mean, I had a bath last night. What's the point of me having a bath, washing my clothes and then getting in a filthy, dirty bed, you know? I'm not doing it.
It looks lovely.
Thank you. And look at my poor baby.
Oh.
Yeah, it was. Because, I mean, I damaged it before, obviously, and it was... but I had it fixed, so they both looked like this. But now it's actually... It's in a pretty bad way, isn't it?
Yeah, you need another one.
I do, I need a new guitar. But as long as it will last. Oh yeah, do you know what happened as well?
Imagine what it's like for the people that have had it since February. Hi, morning. All right, turn it
How do you
off.
spell that?
What, morning or you? Do you want to have a shower first?
MOURNIG. A cup of tea first would be wonderful. Have you put me on the flyers yet? Because I'm worried I'm not going to be able to sing, you know. I don't want this build up to Angel's headline and tell if I'm going to be able to do it. I won't know until Friday.
Yes, I'm not very happy with them down there at the moment.
What have they done?
Well, there's various things. Tea or coffee, Angel?
Down.
You follow those paths, but make sure one of them leads back to us eventually. Thank you. Well, as I say, you know you're still there. Sounds good. Sounds good. You know, that's fine. We're going to try and do something on Saturday for the solstice anyway, because Angel's keen to do that. But as I say, live music every Friday, and you're going to miss out on Angel, which is a real shame. But maybe we'll be able to twist her arm to come back again. I hope so, but I think she decided she's not camping again.
Well, I'm moving to Cornwall.
She's moving to Cornwall as well, so we've got her for one night only, but it'll be on the live Bambuza thing anyway, so you'll be able to see it on that. All right. Okay, well, we can't wait to see you. Yeah. Actually in the camp at the moment, how many do you, 6, 7, 8?
Right now?
Right now, none. No,
right now there's 4 of us.
There's 4 at the moment.
Oh, maybe 6. There was 2 turned up last night. I don't know if they're still here.
Well, we consider it your second home in leafy Fosters. All right, look. Love you too, Mason. See you next week.
Nick can put my makeup on.
I'll tell them that. Well, okay, Mason. Well, enjoy Wales. See you soon. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Right.
Oh, that's a shame.
It is a shame, but he's off to Wales and then he'll be back next week.
Because at the moment there's just me, Salt, Petra and Danny. Boris is away working, but he pops in the evening, but he's working at night. He just pops in for half an hour to say hello. And then there's the 2 guys that were here last Friday. They turned up yesterday, but I think they've had to go again because he's working.
This is Jip and the South African.
Yeah,
they're doing dinners for the homeless today.
Yeah.
But I think they're coming back tomorrow or Friday. They're definitely going to be there for Friday night.
Yeah.
I know that much.
So like a core group that are actually sleeping there. There's
Is
just 4
Petra,
of us.
Daniel,
Salt and me.
Yeah, Donnie when he gets back.
Yeah, but right this moment.
Donnie's in Wales.
Right
at
this
the
moment, there's only 4 of us.
Right, well, 4's better than none.
Yeah. And I know when I left, Salt wasn't there, and I don't know if Danny and Petra were. It'd be nice to find, because I was, first I was like, oh God, I don't want another shopping trip, but then I thought, well, what's eternity? Go and sit in that dusty thing and listen to those things.
Exactly.
And be ignored by anyone I want to play music with. Forget it.
Go and have a good afternoon, and I'll see you when you get back.
Thank you, darling.
All right.
I will. I'll pop into my bag.
See you later, Nick. Bye.
To the site with the skip for...
Yeah, I think so. And have a
So
look at the
tired.
trees. Oh, you poor thing.
I think she's expecting us to be on our way to Brighton now. She's just going to have to wait. I'm dying. I'm so tired.
I'm going to see if they're cutting trees down. Then
Okay, darling.
I'll come back up and...
Yeah, well, I'm going to go and have a wash and have some breakfast, so I'll be there for a little while.
Okay, well, I'll come and sit with you. I've had breakfast already. Me and Doggy's had a good breakfast.
I know, Volt's just offered me a chicken leg.
Chicken leg.
I was like, I thought everyone realised I was a vegan, but anyway. What did you and Doggies have?
I can't remember. Lots of things.
Have they got their
Strawberries.
little collars on and everything?
Yeah, well, the collars are on, and
We'll put the leads on. They've got the generator sorted, so and we're going to have a rehearsal. Hopefully tonight, maybe tomorrow morning, because I've still got to get my set together. You know what I mean? It's, and then you can bring the doggies along with their lovely new collars and leads, and I'm sure they'll be found homes very quickly.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, and then you'll be free to travel around with baby. Okay, bud. See you soon.
Okay, bye-bye.
And also the covering for the roof, waterproof. I brought that down.
Yes.
And now it's all gone and finished. Okay.
All right. So now
I
everything.
have no more.
Cool. Thank you very much.
The last bit you didn't collect. I spent a
Yeah.
whole morning sewing up,
Sorry.
putting in the car and taking to the dump.
We are sometimes quite short on manpower.
Oh, well.
I was just explaining we haven't got enough people to live in the trees because they're starting to cut the trees
Well,
down
I'm not
now.
sure. Look at me. I'm capable of living in a tree.
We could try. What about you? You want to live in a tree?
I think within a couple of weeks I'm leaving the trees. So
Okay.
and I go home.
That's another problem. So they're going to hunt.
Turn your camera off, sir.
To keep them, and they're trying to cut them down. Yeah.
Well, so I gather.
Well, they haven't started from the look of it because they're still there.
Precisely.
Well, what I'm going to do is walk along the back of the houses and see if I can see any evidence that they've started to cut them.
No, they haven't, have they, just here?
Not here, no. But Kim told me yesterday that they have started cutting them behind the houses. So it needs to be checked. No, they clearly haven't started here. Is that all you have to say about this?
I want to keep those big trees because they give me a certain amount of privacy. And I've lived here for 40 years. I've built my house as I've got older, just as I want it. I've got a summer house. I've spent my money on that because I wanted to live here in peace when I wasn't able to go out so much. And I can't even spend any time either in my conservatory or there because of the noise. I just don't know what to do. I go out on a bus for the sake of getting away. And that's not fair because it's my home. I just feel that nobody in the world cares about those of us who live on this piece of ground. We're all over 80. We can't move. We don't want to. And it's our homes. I don't mind them building over there now. By now I've got to accept that. But if they could build houses similar to these, semis and detached, without a lot of noise. And as for the breaking up of the concrete, it's impossible to live here. I don't know why they're not doing it at this minute, actually.
Well, that was very moving.
I am very moved at the moment. I've just had enough. I just feel I can't take any more.
Have you thought of taking some kind of action against these people?
I can't. Listen to them. It's starting again. Well, what can I do? I can't take action myself. I've rung Enfield Council. The first person didn't care, and the second man, he was a very nice man, but he says he can't do anything because they've got permission. Who gave them permission? Enfield Council.
Do you think they're corrupt?
Yes, I have no doubt. I went to the planning meeting where the building of this was planned. They had a vote, and I've never seen a vote like it in my life. Those who didn't vote were stabbed in the back till they put their hands up, and that's true as I stand here. That's not fair. Turn your camera off.
What's that noise?
That's not a lot of noise. You wait till they really get going. Perhaps they're not so noisy this morning. They were when I went out at 8:30. I went out at 8:30 because I couldn't stand it, and I thought I'll have to put up with it when I get home.
They're not very nice people, are they?
No.
They've been attacking us, they've been threatening us, they've been making false accusations to the police. They tried to run over Kim, they tried to run over some of the other elderly protesters.
I don't want anybody run over, but if they ran over somebody, perhaps they'd have to someone get rid of them.
Might get them locked up, that would be useful.
Am I supposed to live with this? Just listen. I can't stand it. I hurt my wits' end. What do you suggest I do?
Chain yourself to a bulldozer.
Is that fair?
Chaining yourself to a bulldozer. I think that's fair, yeah. I think all the grannies should chain themselves to the bulldozers.
I think we're a bit too old to chain ourselves to bulldozers, because if they move the bulldozers, we'd fall over. Oh, let's move away from it. Normally, I have a lovely vegetable garden all down here and there. But I can't get in the garden because of the noise. When you've switched the sound off, I'll tell you something funny. My next door neighbour's stone deaf, and he says, have they made any noise today? Oh dear.
It's moved? Or is dead?
It's dead.
It's dead?
Yeah.
Fuck, shit.
Oh no, it moved.
No, it need move. She's the mother, definitely.
She's the mother of all ducks.
Yeah, she's the mother. Or the father, but I think she's the mother. She moved his head or something.
She moved her head.
Okay, it's okay. Don't talk, I don't have feelings.
You had enough of being filmed. Okay, well then that's...
Maybe the next time.
That's it.
Which is not too far from there.
Okay.
It's a big club, British Legion club it was. they tried to steal it. Same sort of situation.
So they took it over. So
They took it over. They're in there 2 years now, running a business.
Yeah.
Legally.
Oh yeah.
Legally. They took it because they tried to steal the land.
So what, have they got like a cafe and a gigs space?
Got cafe, gigs, they're doing everything. Workshops, everything in there.
Sounds good.
And they'll be here tomorrow, those people. We sent more musicians, you know, from over there.
Great, that'd be great.
So I'm looking forward to them tomorrow.
Well, it's solstice tomorrow, isn't it?
Occupied.
Well, we have that should be on there.
1 2 1 2.
One,
2. Hasn't got an on switch, no.
Right now?
1 2. Sounds good.
1 2. Yes.
1 2.
I'll adjust that as you use it. That works.
Walking on just kicking stones, I was minding my own business. Then I'm gone face to face with my phone, disguising violence from head to toe. They say one nigger the less, better the rest. One nigger the less, better the rest. Clean hearts glad, 'cause the white man teach me a lesson not to walk alone. No one's blame the good Samaritan when I go face to face with my foe, disguising violence from head to toe. It's my reggae, it's a reggae music. It's for reggae.
That microphone's really uncomfortable.
Is it? It doesn't
too-
go up.
Yeah, it
Right, I'll
doesn't
tell
go
you what
up.
it is. I had the problem with it because I'm tall. This
Yeah.
is broke.
Yeah, I saw.
Right?
I tried to
Right?
yeah.
That's broke. This is the only thing, and what happens? It comes off.
It comes
so,
off if you go too high.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So
Well, I don't
I'd-
need it too high.
That's what I'm.
Just
if
a
you
bit
put
higher.
it where you need it, like that, because I'm quite tall, I use it up. So, and we can also put it down there if you want it.
Yeah.
Like,
Because I need it to come sort of forward a bit.
yeah. Hold on. I might be able to do that one.
Yeah, that's.
Are still alive, but some of them are.
Yeah, the others will be here a bit later tonight.
It's the English middle class.
Will you agree to a bindi? We've all got one.
Yeah, go on, go for it.
Apart from,
How do I get it off more to the point?
just peel it off. All right, just normal PVC.
She's another. You can't.
No, it's got to match my top.
Okay, I'll find a purple one. Yeah, there we go, purple star.
This is a case of hippies meet middle class, and this is
Yeah,
what
but
happens.
which is which?
Yeah.
The witch is which.
Are we doing something down here tomorrow?
Apparently so, yeah.
What
Apparently there's
time?
lots of bands
From
coming
midday.
From midday. I didn't see you. Where were you hiding?
I was in my tent.
Oh, all right then.
I was playing earlier, but I didn't see much point.
Wow.
Especially as I was told, oh, I thought you was Angel the musician. Like, excuse me.
Who said that?
Let's have a look at this.
Yeah. So, well, there is another Angel, actually.
See, it's there
I
somewhere.
was around long before her, and my name's actually Angel, her name's Shirley.
Okay, this is some This is the.
Now, where's
festival.
the South African guy? I saw him come down with beers earlier. Has Petra got her lift for tomorrow?
Yeah.
Getting there, yeah. Finally.
Okay. Cut.
Go on, put some.
Backyard Revolution. You can always Actually, what I'll do is I'll lower that for you because it's a one. I'll put it on in a second. One sec.
This one's better. Get rid of all that. I'll tell you what, this one's better. Get rid of all that. Those stones. Lovely.
You want this?
Are going to take over when the rainbow leaves, and they've already succeeded in taking over they took over the Tottenham police squatted.
Be back in a half hour.
I'll look forward to it.
One. Don't film me, I charge one.
Turn the music up.
First one's called The Poem. I wrote this last night. The poem that I am is the poem that I write. Words keep me from the pain of death throughout the longest night. The love that I proclaim is the verse which I recite. So asking, don't speak truth away and cancel out the light. The words that I prepare are the story of my life. They save me fragmentally, continually, protect me from false fright. The muck that clings to me is the product I reject. To sleep and wake up consciously is that which I select. I could go on and on, but I will spare you from the pain of hearing how I was forsaken until love's sweet hope was taken. In the course of fountain raging, I was in this act engaging. Hopeless vapour holding me, invisible hands are hounding me. Do not believe all that you see. Intuition lives in me. Institution dies in me. Thank you. The long lost goddess. Sitting in the doorway in clothes resembling rags, sees the long lost goddess, her life in 2 black bags. She's forgotten how to save the day, her spellbook's torn and tattered. Once weaving wand, gathering dust in the dark, perfect vision shattered, and the gods that were meant to save her have been overcome with lust. So don't walk by this forgotten soul in conditions so unjust. The soft-spoke words once potent sleep long on tired tongue. For awake align with lunacy, no shape, no rhyme, no form, and she has little in common with the people she's among. She just waits, anticipates the return of sacred song, the return of sacred song. Don't feel down for the long-lost goddess, her spirit's still alive. It hides her, guides her, provides her with ways that she'll survive. For on the path to retribution, transformation holds the key. And in order to assert ourselves, we relinquish to feel free. These things are bound to happen on the path to liberty, or the soul becomes distorted and loses clarity. So let's help restore her raiment to shine brightly like the sun. Make her reclaim powers all, complete works once begun, and encouraged by this notion, prepare for things to come. From the long-established goddess, her love in us, everyone. Yes, enamoured by this notion, wait for things occurring. From the re-established goddess, her love within us stirring, her love within us stirring. Happy solstice. Life sentence. Time has played with my face, has tampered with, changed me. Time has fooled me, and now I wipe its saliva with sweaty hand from my brow. I sit on barren rock, looking around, nothing seems real, and even the one lonely desert flower, dancing merrily on its thin, thin stem, is more hopeful than I. Despair has become banal certainty that I'll now only exist, not live. My body fits dryly into tortured angles of demented ground around me. I cannot move, I exist, live within the barriers of thought. My neck is sore, my head is pounding, my limbs are not my own. Love, I remember much about that. Happiness, yes, I've been happy. The last drake's being drained now. I watch my skin breathe deeply, but never exhaling. Time is laughing down at me. I'm curling up helplessly. Time is laughing down at me, and I finally stop exhaling. Next one's called God Dust. On the day of visitation, we all felt a dislocation, unusual ceremony in the air. A divine correspondence with us as the respondents. We had to shield our eyes against the glare. We knew not who they were, but they were there. We had to shield our eyes against the glare. And within this panorama, this weird religious drama, beat a heart that was pulsating, large and true. We were racing to the end of a fate we'll all attend, with nothing but balloons to spoil the view. With nothing but balloons to spoil the view. Next one's called Hallucinogenic Holiday. In jasmine's clothes, magnolia trees tumbled their blossom and petrified me. I was trying to watch them, to see how they fell, but the wind and the rain were breaking the spell. Magnolia was whirling in loops around my head, and I tried to remember whose books I had read. The pulsing subsided, the air became still, and a judge was above me with parchment and quill. The trees turned to dust, and the judge stared at me and said, "This is the sentence I assign to thee. A sentence that cannot be started. Its worth within us now departed. Me, a judge, the fear so great. Is it too late, or is this my fate?" Smell and feel and taste. Just open yourself and then you'll find there's a simple way out of your dull daily grind. Hello, nice to see so many more of you. The next one's called Bending and Bowing. All I want's a strong backbone and a grave big enough to turn in. Spread the word before you spread your butterfur. The world is choking, wheezing. We are marching, crawling, moving in tight circles of hypocrisy. The world's crisis is a mighty sin, seen by all with apathy. In the place of mediocrity, without responsibility, is where we always want to be, and see it as our sanctuary. Stand up before you fall. The show has just begun. Do something to improve things. Small things are better than none. The world is sick, we steal from it, and now it needs healing. Quick, please, quick. Cars going so fast will knock you over. If you're a bit slow, they'll leave you to suffer. Whatever your view, it's a crying shame to have this compassion yet disable its aim. It's all being dismantled, torn apart slowly, but the good and the righteous will be intact only. Mesmerising fools who broke the rules, tormenting abusers and screwing users. Statutory rules could make way for the peace tribes. So big up, one love, one love. Thanks a lot, guys. See ya.
Get rid of this phone. I don't need it. It's doing my head in.
Yeah.
What about multiply?